Let's wait till the music's finished.
Queuing traffic for 1 mile. Stretch of road affected between 0 and 1.2 miles away.
Oh, bloody hell. Queuing traffic. Alright, kids! Hey, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. I'm on a road trip. I'm concentrating on the road. Don't worry. As you see, it's snowing. I'm passing through Belgium in Ghent, however you want to say it, G-H-E-N-T, Ghent. And yes, I do look tired. I've been up since I left at 5:30 this morning. So I'm very tired, and Dougie was up in the night, and Bowie was up at 5 o'clock this morning. So Bowie was up even before me. I've got to make sure I don't get lost. Kiss my ass. Okay. Somebody says my eyes look lovely, but actually my eyes look fucking tired. I'm so tired, I can only just see out the window. That's how bad my eyes are at the moment. I'm so tired. My body's not recuperating. I'm not getting enough sleep for my body to repair. Anyway, Happy New Year! Hey, Happy Christmas! Some of you may or may not have been wondering why the not Happy New Year message from me. For one, I couldn't be asked. That's the real reason. And it's the same with everyone else, really, with my family. You know, I'd like to personally tell them, like I'm personally telling you now. And I want it to really mean something. I think every day you should be looking for something new and something exciting in your life. And I'm not one of these people that makes New Year's resolutions the day before or the day of. Because let's face it, most of us feel like absolute dog shit on New Year's Day. Because of what we may have consumed that day or that night, or what alcohol, what food, and even the next day when you got a hangover you feel like eating shit. So I would only be lying to myself if all of a sudden I said my New Year's resolution was to eat really healthy and do loads of exercise, and you know, deep in, I don't think I'm the one to stick to my word. I'm not a Gary Barlow anyway, let's put it that way. If in a good way, you know, for Gary, because if Gary says something that he's going to do, he really means it, and he does it, and he sticks to it. I'm not that kind of person, so I never sort of promise anything that I can do. I started my fitness regime 2 weeks ago. Actually, I started swimming. I've been swimming twice a week, which is still not up to where I want to be. I'm doing all my exercises every day, sit-ups and stuff like that. I think when you're 50, you have to be really careful. So as much as my stomach is not an 8-pack or a 6-pack at this moment, that's what I'm aiming for the tour. It's okay. And food-wise, yes, I am actually. I've been drinking celery juice every morning because it's amazing for the liver. Obviously, fresh celery from a cold press juicer. I've been taking, and I'm about to do a. What do you call it? I'm about to do a cleanse of all my organs, which is the liver, small intestine, large intestine, kidneys, and that's over 8 days. And you can still eat food, you can't eat meat with it. You can eat vegetarian food or even vegan food, but you take these certain drinks in the morning, lunch and dinner, and I think we need it. I think we all need it once a year. Just to cleanse our bodies, cleanse our livers through, cleanse our gut. Obviously that comes with colonics as well, and I'm really looking forward to the shoving a pipe right up my ass. Yeah, so I can have a colonic and that will be great, and I will feel amazing, especially for the tour. I think there's going to be quite a bit of dancing on the tour. So we'll be having lots of Epsom salt baths on tour, which we did last time. I think we all did, which is amazing for repairing the joints and repairing your muscles quickly. Like I said, we're not 25 anymore, and we still strive to do our dance moves and keep it going. Otherwise, when that day comes, when my legs, or when anyone's legs stop working properly and the muscles and the knees won't take it, I think that's the time to stop. That's the time to stop, take that, because once we start doing concerts where we just stood there singing and doing jack shit, there'll be no pleasure in that for us personally, and especially for me personally. And yeah, I don't really want to be in that kind of group of not doing very much. No job satisfaction there. And obviously, as you know, the tour is the one. It's the one that we love. I'll call them my. Just noticing this light, how much grey I've got in the bottom of my beard. But anyway, yeah, I'm on a road trip. I'm driving to Germany. Like I say, I left at 5:30 this morning. Bowie got me up at 5 when I intended to get up at 5:30 and leave at 5:45. Taking some bits over there to the apartment there, and obviously seeing Lola. I haven't seen Lola since the 6th of January, so I'm going to see Lola for 3 nights. And obviously be over in a few more weeks because it's her birthday. It's be a 13th, is it 13th or 14th? 13th? I don't know, whatever it is. It's alright, the NAV's talking to me, and it's snowing here in Belgium, and I don't have any winter tyres on. Which is a little bit concerning. I'll show you. Anyone interested, this is my ride. So anyone that's into cars, this is a Mercedes GLS 63 AMG, and it's a beast. But I'm going to make amends soon, because we're getting rid of Katie's Mini, and we're going to get an electric car. Not for me, this is what I'm having, but we're going to try and offset it, and we're going to get an electric car for round town, and whether it's a new Mini. I know Mini have got a new all electric Countryman car out, and also you have the BMW i3, which is a cool little car as well, electric as well. So I'm hoping to do that. Lots of nice messages here. Fuck off, Howard. That's nice. Get some sleep, you look ugly. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thanks. Why are you in Take That? You don't deserve it. These are all beautiful messages, by the way. I really love them. One last message. Your eyes look like dog shit. Oh, there's a reason why I'm in the group and I'm talking to you lot. Just lovely people like you that really support me and remind me I'm the ugliest bastard out of the group. Anyway, yeah, some nice messages. But yeah, like I said, I'm on a road trip, and going back, I'm going to keep going backwards and forwards here, because talk about New Year. I think New Year, when you make, I just want people to be really happy. I just want people, whether they want to make resolutions or not, stick to them. If you're going to make them, stick to them. Don't bullshit yourself. Be true to yourself. Do what you really want to do, and make a new resolution every day. It doesn't have to be all your resolutions at the beginning of the year. Make a new wish. Make a new dream. Make a new career. Don't be stuck in what you're not happy with. You know, you could be stuck in your work thinking, I'm not happy in this job and I'm a bit scared to move. Do I move? Especially if you've got no kids. Bloody do it. Bloody do it now. Move and go do something that inspires you, where you're creative and what makes you happy. You really will not look back. I know people have got mortgages and they need to pay for shit, and especially people with kids, it's a bit more difficult for people to move around and start changing jobs. But for those who don't have massive responsibilities of that, go for your dream. Do what you really want to do. If you're amazing at art at school, make up a new business for yourself. Do interior decoration. I don't know. Just do something that really inspires you, and don't, because it could be by the time you're 50 and you look back and you think, why the hell did I stay in this job? I've never been happy for the last 20 years. And it's exactly what I've looked back. I'm coming up to 51, for Christ's sake. 51, and I've looked back and I was thinking, when I first joined Take That, and all the way through my Take That years, I've been thinking, I've got to change jobs. I need to get out of this Take That thing. I need to get into Boyzone. I want to get in Westlife. I want to be in those groups. I don't want to be in Take That anymore. I just want to be happy in another group where I can just sit down on a stool and just sing. No, I'm really happy in Take That, to be honest with you. I'm really happy. And who knows what the next chapter is after this tour. All I know is, for all you people out there, that we're not splitting up, and there's not going to be any announcement of us splitting up. We're all going to carry on with our lives. We're all going to have a bit of time off, and we're going to rethink, and that's the exciting thing, is that we're going to have a little think about what we're going to do next. And whatever it is, it's going to be exciting, and obviously it will involve new music and a new record. New music and a new tour. But that could be after June, when the tour finishes in Europe. That could be another 2 to 3 years before you may hear new music. Who knows? Depends how inspired we are, how we feel, how our family lives are going, and you know, whether one of us hits rock bottom. You know, anything can happen in our lives, and I don't want to be a doubter and I don't want to be a negative person, but anything could happen in our lives. Anybody could fall ill, anybody could, you know, it happens. We are not invincible. We are not invincible. We're only people. We're only people. Hey, anyway, we're only people, and anything could happen. So like I said, it's still snowing here. I'm going through Belgium. I'm about to go through it's a place called Lokeren. I'm about to go through the Netherlands. Maybe I am going through Holland at the moment, I don't know. But I'm on my way to Germany on a little road trip. And you may ask why I'm driving. Because you know what? I'm driving because by the time I wake up, I get in my car, park my car at airport parking, wait for the plane for an hour and 20 minutes, get on the plane, and which is normally delayed, let's face it, all planes are delayed. Get on the plane, fly 1 hour 20 minutes to Germany, go through passport control, get my luggage, get my hire car that I need at the other end, because obviously I don't have a car in Germany, drive from Dusseldorf to Munster, which is an hour and a half. We are talking, hang on, let me add this up, 2 hours, that's 2 hours before the plane. We're talking about 4.5 hours, 5 hours for me to go from London to my house, get to the airport, check in, wait for my plane, get on the plane, fly over to Germany, get in my car and drive from there to Munster. Now this journey that I'm on now, even though it did take me 1.5 hours to, or 1.5, nearly 2 hours to get to the Channel Tunnel, and the train takes 30 minutes, it's about a 7.5 hour drive. So it's an extra 3 hours for me to drive from London to Germany, well, to Munster. And I don't mind that, because if you actually like driving, don't worry, I'm holding the steering wheel. If you actually like driving, then good. It's a real pleasure for me. I'm still holding the steering wheel. It's a pleasure for me to drive, and I like driving. And guess what? Yes, I do look after my pennies. It's cheaper. People are thinking now, what's he bothered about money for? But I am bothered about money. I look at the cost of living. I know that a loaf of bread is £4.50 and a pint of milk is £7.10. I know that. I know these things. Although I do know how much a Turkish delight costs, and a picnic, and a bar of dairy milk. Anyway, talking chocolate aside, I'm on a health kick, and I'm doing my. It wasn't a New Year's resolution. I just know it's something my body needs. I'm doing for anyone that's just joined. I'm doing an intestine, all my intestines, a cleanse, liver, kidney, small intestine, large intestine. I'm doing that, plus I'm also doing my swimming and all my exercises and stuff like that. So I'm on it. I'm going to make my inside of my body healthy. make my skin better, make my eyes better, make my hair better, make myself better, just make myself better. And while I'm on this liver cleanse, not liver cleanse, on my inside cleanse, where you have to have a colonic and get rid of everything out of your stomach, so things could get messy if there's not a toilet close by. Once I've done that, I'm pretty much on vegan food for 8 days, which is not a problem for me because Katie eats vegan. She's not a vegan, but she eats vegan because basically dairy is not very good for you. Whether you say it is or not, it's not. It's not very good for you. It doesn't digest very well, and your body works 5 times harder to try and digest it. So I won't be on milk. I'll be on almond milk, coconut milk in my coffee. In fact, coffee's there's a special kind of coffee I've been asked to try when I do this 8-day inside detox, and it's pretty much, this might sound minging, and it might be minging, but I'll have to do it because otherwise I don't get coffee. I can actually have proper organic coffee, which we think is called Kicking Mule, which is from Waitrose. And what you do is you percolate it, you blend it with ghee and coconut oil. You put it in the blender, you percolate it first, coffee, you put it in the blender with ghee and coconut oil, and there you go, you have a frothy coffee. And I have yet to taste it, but I've been told it's good, and apparently I will only need one of them. And when you cleanse all your, I've noticed there's a lot of people who are logging on are starting to log off now and getting boring with my food. But people who have been through this detox for the inside of the body actually don't feel like eating shit anymore. So I don't know, I'm not so sure I'm going to get past that, but apparently it's good. Anyway, I'm being boring now. I'm getting all sorts of messages off people, my friends, probably tell me to get off. I am safe. I've got this in a holder and I have to take it out every now and then just so I can show you the snow. I'm now in traffic. And I think I'm in Belgium or Holland. Vastmunster I'm in, wherever that is. Has anyone got any questions? I've run out of things to say before I go. Questions, anyone? Anyone? Mission ignition, somebody said. Mission ignition. I think what they're doing is Channel 4 are waiting. It's going to be on this first quarter between now, I guess now and April, but we don't want to be competing with Top Gear, so they're waiting to see when that finishes, and obviously they don't want us to be in competition with Top Gear because we probably won't stand a chance, which is fair enough. Anyone else? Any more DJ gigs? Yeah, actually, I've actually just put something on Twitter. Did I put it on Twitter? I think I put it on Twitter, not necessarily Instagram, that I possibly may have a date on the 21st, no, the 23rd of Feb, and I can't tell you where that is. I know where it is, but for you, anyone that's disappointed, it's not in the north, it's in the south. It's south of Birmingham, but I will let you know. And it's a good gig. It's a good gig with a good name. Not just my name, obviously, but it's a good gig. There's no DJing in Germany. I can't really DJ in the continent at the moment. When you DJ in Europe on a Saturday or Sunday, no, a Friday or Saturday, it pretty much takes 2 days of your life up. And when you've got responsibilities with 2 kids that still don't sleep, then Katie has to draft in help. And my mother-in-law, Katie's mum, Helen, has been absolute. She's been a godsend. She's been a diamond, an absolute diamond. Without her, I think, without her, I'm not sure I would be in Take That, because I would probably be dead. I'm on the edge at the moment now. I'm absolutely physically and mentally exhausted, and you can probably see it in my face. And I think my adrenals have actually burnt out. They're completely shagged. Because for those that you don't know, when you don't get any sleep and you don't get enough sleep, it does not give your body time to repair. You need sleep to make your body repair. It has to repair itself. And when you're not sleeping, it's not repairing, and the situation just gets worse. Anyway. Anyone else with a question? Anyway, someone's on it. Someone just asked about the kids. Someone's on it. So it's because Katie needs rest as well. Katie's buggered. She really is. We both have it in turns, going up and down, up and down. And you know, when you live in a house with 2 sets of stairs, it's and you have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, your legs don't really know what they're doing. What's my favourite movie? Off the top of my head, these are the sort of questions where you need a week to think about them. Off the top of my head, I love Pulp Fiction and I love Casino. I love Boogie Nights with Mark Wahlberg in, you know, the guy with the really long penis. That's great. That's an amazing film, especially because one of my favourite actresses in it. With the red hair, you know what I mean. I'll tell you who I've been listening to lately, and I don't know whether any of you know of her. I'm sure you do. Christine and the Queens. There's a song called Damn, featuring another artist. It's a real like pop disco song, and she's French. She's from Nantes. I think it's called Nantes, Nantes. And Christine and the Queens, and she's pretty beautiful as well. She's a pansexual, I've read. Pansexual meaning anybody that's attracted to both genders, male and female, but not necessarily in a sexual way. I don't really know. I don't really understand it. I need to read into it more before I start claiming what pansexual is. But pansexual sounds good. Maybe I should be pansexual. And let's face it, you know, women look at other women sometimes and think, oh yeah, she's tasty, I fancy her. I've looked at men before and thought, oh yeah, I fancy him, he's a good looking guy. I wish I looked like that. You know, you can still be attracted to men and still be attracted to women, as well as women, sorry. But, I'm happy with my wife anyway, but I'm just saying, I'm very open-minded when it comes to that. Somebody just said Spin is the best song on the whole album. No, they didn't. They didn't really, but people are digging Spin. It's like Everlasting. I mean, Everlasting is a tune, isn't it? That should be number one, Everlasting. Somebody said, did you receive my book? Well, I received the book on boy bands, if that's the one. A Girl from Italy. It's amazing. There's a lot of work gone into it, but it's all in Italian. And I haven't got any time to start learning Italian. Although, going back to Christine and the Queens, talking about languages, when she's singing in French, I really don't care what she's saying. Yeah, what I was saying about the French singing in French, even French rapping sounds amazing. I don't care what they're saying; it just sounds so cool. So that goes out to all of our 10 French fans that we have. Anyway, we're coming to Paris. So if anyone's French and is on this Instagram now, Instagram Live, we are coming to Paris. And we want to see French fans. We really do. We want to see French fans. I would love to have been big in France, but it's been a toughie. I'm sure a lot of English will be going to Paris. I hope so anyway. But I'd like to see a lot of French fans there. It'd be amazing. Someone says, come back to Australia. We'd love to, especially now while the weather's absolutely rank in England and the weather's absolutely beautiful in Australia. We had such a blast in Australia and New Zealand, absolutely beautiful countries. And it was great to see my mate Chris Harding in New Zealand. Yeah, he was an old school friend. Someone says boiling here in Australia. I'll say fuck off to you. Right, who are we on now? Is anyone else? Anyone got anything to say? Happy birthday, Lola, and that's not till the 14th. I'm obviously concentrating on my driving. Well, I see Robbie in Vegas. I'm not purposely going to go out to Vegas just to go and see him. But if we are in Vegas or in Los Angeles, we'll definitely make the trip to go and see him because I'm proud of him. I am proud of him. He's doing quite a few Vegas shows, and I hope it really all goes well for him. And who knows, we might be there one day. Just got a message of Stacey Dooley saying, will you be with me? I will leave my boyfriend. Oh, sorry, Stacey. I'm married. You know, one day, I just want to tell you, one day, for all you 402 that are alive, 407, I will release a book. I'm already on it. I'm already thinking of it. It's already been made. I will be releasing a book, and it will not necessarily. I've read Gary's book. Well, I'll listen to it all on audio. What do you call it? An audio book, and it was fantastic. And I obviously get a few good mentions in there because obviously he's my best mate more than anyone else in the band. But I'm going to be releasing a book. Hopefully within the next few years, and it's not necessarily going to be on Take That. It will forward to Take That every now and then, but that's not going to be the life in Take That. It's going to be the life of my childhood and my teenage years, and what a little shit I was, and what stuff I got up to. which is when I think of it, some great stories, some really funny stuff, funny things. I mean, by the time you finish that book, you'll think I'm a weirdo. Well, I am a bit of a weirdo. At least I was when I was younger. Some of the shit I was into. But anyway, that's for you to read or to listen to. It's snowing a lot now, and I don't like it. I do like it, but it's just I'm driving. So anyway, I will take a couple more and then I'm going, so you lot can get back to work. Just keep your eyes peeled for this DJ gig in the south, and I'm probably going to be doing some more DJ gigs on tour. So I reckon I will probably do at least 2 on tour. Hopefully maybe in Glasgow, maybe in Manchester. I'd love to do that. Keep me sane as well while I'm on tour. Can't get enough of my dance music. Somebody's put Cardiff, somebody's put Sheffield. It always depends when it lies, whether there's a Friday or Saturday and there's a day off the next day. Because if there's no day off the next day, then that screws us. And I can't DJ till 4 o'clock in the morning when there's actually a gig the next day. And that also means Gary and Mark will be able to come to the gig as well, which I like them to come to and let their hair down. So it always has to be, the next day has to be a day off. So we have to look at that. But anyway,